Following up from the previous lesson, I forgot to tell you that the accept method throws input-output exception if an input-output error occurs when waiting for a connection. So here I use try-catch blocks instead of allowing the main method to throw the exception. So we have a server that accepts connection from a client, but there is a problem with our server. The server accepts only one connection. Let's see. Run file. Let's connect a client. Okay, everything is working fine. Now let's try with another client. And as you can see, the server is closed. The program exits after the client sends a message to the server and it does not allow another connection. How we can fix this issue? Simply using a loop. So the program should return here in order to accept another client. I'm gonna do while is not stopped. Stop is a boolean value. I'm gonna declare this variable here, boolean stop, and the initial value is false. So as long as stop variable is false, the server continues to accept new clients. And the while loop body ends here before closing the server socket. Both streams and the socket object are created for each client, for a specific client, and I have to close them after the server finishes processing the client request, after the communication between server and client is over. Okay, now let's run our file. Connect a client. Try again. And now the server replies to the second client request and is waiting for client input. Now we have a server that accepts multiple clients, but there is another problem. The server does not accept multiple connections at the same time. Connect another client. For now, I will not send a message to our server. In this case, the program is waiting here. It's waiting for client input. Meanwhile, I will connect another client. And you can see that the server is not sending any message to the second client because it is waiting for the first client input. That is because our server is not a multi-threaded server. If you want your server to accept more than one connection at a time, you need to implement multi-threading to bypass this problem. Well, that is what I'm gonna show you in the next lesson.